In question 9, we will evaluate the limits algebraically. That means in writing. Now here I will teach you a shortcut method. I'm sure you know the long cut method of factoring this, that, and then applying the limits. But I'll teach you a shortcut method. Just in a scientific calculator, you can solve them just by some clicks. Here now, we need to type this particular equation as it is with its variable x itself. So you need to write 2x squared minus 5x minus 12. Just ignore the left part, limit and all, just ignore it for a minute. And over here we have x minus 4. Now, there is a calculate symbol, isn't it? Just press calculate. The problem is if you press 4 and press equal to, you get math error. Why? Because this becomes 0 in the denominator and it's undefined value. It's infinity. Because 4 minus 4 is 0. So you should not do that. So what basically is limits? Limit means you're approaching 4. That means you're going very close to 4, but not exactly 4. That means we know at that particular 4 point, right, in the graph, over here, it's undefined. Limit is undefined. But we need to know what exactly is happening towards 4. Where is it approaching? There is a hole over here, okay? But we need to know where exactly it's approaching. So what we do over here is, we have to do two things. First of all, see, now I'll just draw the graph again. At 4, one thing is, a graph is going something like this at one point, and then there's a jump and one more. That means the limit does not exist. It's undefined, right? It does not exist, sorry, D and E. Or otherwise, it's going something like this and there's a hole and it's moving away. So both points are approaching towards the same point. So there is the answer. So now what we need to do is, in this calculator, press calc, don't go to 4, but go very close to 4. That is 3.99999. And check what's the answer. It's 10.9999. That means almost 11. If you just increase the nines over here, you'll just get 11 itself. See? But don't finish it right now. Most probably your answer is this only, but just check it for the other side as well. Instead of 3.9, put 4.00001 and check. Both the sides it's 11. That means the answer is 11 here. That's it. What about this one? Same way. Clear it off. Write the fraction symbol. 4x divided by square root x plus 1 minus 1. Now here calculated 0. Now what happens to 0? See, now if it was 4, the two values very close to it is 3.999 and 4.001. But what about 0? Next of 0 is 0.001, but which is less than 0? It's negative 0.001. I know my students used to get confused with this, because with 0, what they used to do is they used to put 0.999 and 0.111, which doesn't make sense. Understand this. If it is, say, 2, yes, it's 1.999 and then you have 2.001. But it's not the same with 0, because 0 is neutral towards the signs. Its right side is plus and left side is minus. You need to put negative 0.001 and positive 0.001. So let me start with the left value, minus 0.001. The answer is very close to 8. It's not 7.9, it's 8. But check from the right side as well. It's 0.001. And again, it's 8. So the answer is 8 over here. Same thing here. It'll be, now what are the values? Near to this is 0.999 and 1.001. Just put it out in the calculator. Use the fraction symbol. It's x squared plus 4x minus 5 divided by x squared minus 1. Calculated at 0.9999. The answer is 3. And what about the other side? Calculated at 1.0001. The answer is 2.99 is 3. Similarly, do the other values, guys. Okay, now this one I'll do it because these were all whole numbers. It was easier. But now this one here, square root x minus 3 divided by alpha x minus 9. Calculated at 8.999, which is very close to 9. you're getting 0.1667. That is 1 by 6. If you put in the calculator 1 by 6 and press SD, you're going to get 0.1666. Now to check that, you can press calc and instead of few nines, put a lot of nines. Say like this. Okay, that became just too much. Sorry for that. Um, okay, that just became 9 itself. Let's try with this. And no. Anyways, sometimes you get it, you know. Okay, no. Best thing is, guys, don't go to do all that. Just forget the part which I told just now. Anyways, I'm not going to delete it from the video. So if you just get in the exam, be careful. What you need to do is take little zeros, 0.00, and you'll get this, right? Write it somewhere, 0.16667. Now then press this and solve all your options, all your fractions, and check which is very close to 0.1666. This is the correct answer. Okay, don't go to put a lot of values. For some values, yes, you will get fraction itself in the limits, but some we just now saw you won't get it. So that's how we solve it. All these, please do it by yourselves. Now, especially such problems, let me do this one over here. Let's take our calculators. Students tend to get confused over here. Now, 4x squared plus 21x plus 5 divided by 3x squared plus 17x, and we have plus 10. Now calculate at -5. See now, what happens at -5 is lesser value is -5.001, greater value is -4.999. But since it's a not writing, so you don't have to worry about it. It's just calculator, right? You just put the two values. Any order, it's fine. Now I'll calculate it at -5.0001. Now you're getting 1.46. Write it somewhere. And then calculate it the other side. -4.9999, and you're getting, see now this worked over here, right? Fraction. If you press this, it's 1.4615. So sometimes it does work. Even over here, 5.00001, it'll be giving you 19 by 13 itself. So try both the ways. But if you're getting starting, try with little values, write the fraction, and then increase the values. If you're getting error like 0 or math error, ignore that. Solve all the fractions in option, all the 4 fractions, and then see which matches the correct answer. So that's how we solve these problems. All these directly in calculator, nothing else. All the answers will be easily obtained. And if it's minus also, you'll get minus itself. Okay, you can try this and check for yourselves. And that's the end of question 9. The calculator method makes it so easy. And since this is an MCQ part, I would highly suggest you all just do the calculator method, get the answers as quickly as possible, and then move to the next questions.